Today God has a shocking revelation about your sister that will change everything. He says if you ignore this divine truth, you'll stay trapped in her web of deception forever, blind to the spiritual manipulation that's been blocking your blessings for years. This is not meant to destroy your family, but to free you from hidden betrayal. Even though this truth will hurt at first, remember that divine forces want you liberated from false loyalty. Believe that this message comes at this exact moment, because God sees you're finally ready to handle the reality about your sister. And know that by watching this video, you are already beginning to break free from her spiritual control. Your freedom matters more to God than keeping family peace. God wants you to know about the spiritual warfare your sister has been waging against you in secret. This isn't just about family drama. It's about exposing the person who has been actively blocking your blessings before they reach you. This divine revelation acts as a holy sword cutting through years of manipulation and fake love. The next few minutes will expose the real reason your life has felt stuck lately and why certain doors keep closing despite your prayers. Your sister's true nature is being revealed right now in the spiritual realm, and God Himself stands ready to show you exactly what she's been doing behind your back. This protection arrives just in time as her spiritual interference against you is about to reach dangerous new levels. This shocking family revelation is one of many God wants to share with you about hidden enemies. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications to receive these divine exposures before deceptive people can strike again. Your spiritual protection depends on knowing who's really for you and who's against you. Like this video now as your spiritual agreement to receive God's truth about family members who wear fake masks of love. You've been sensing something wasn't right about your sister for so long now. You've tried to push away those uncomfortable feelings, but your spirit kept picking up on her jealousy and competition. Your heart has always been pure toward her, even when she made comments that left you feeling small. You've noticed how she reacts differently to your good news versus your struggles. Your spiritual sensitivity has been alerting you to the energy shift whenever she's around. You've felt drained after family gatherings where she was present. Your intuition about her fake smiles and backhanded compliments was spot on. The way she treats you compared to other family members has always felt off, but you blamed yourself for being too sensitive. Because of your genuine love and pure intentions toward family, God has personally chosen to reveal this truth to you. He has watched how your sister's energy affects your spiritual progress and life opportunities. He has seen how you continue to pray for her and include her in your heart despite her hidden intentions. He is moved by your loyalty to family, even when that loyalty isn't returned. He wants to personally free you from this spiritual manipulation now. Guided by perfect love and seeing the damage her jealousy causes to your path, God is ready to expose your sister's true heart today. This revelation comes directly from the throne room, because your calling is too important to let family sabotage continue. Family betrayal deeper than gossip or jealousy has been happening right under your nose. Your sister has been practicing spiritual interference against your life without you knowing it. She's been secretly resenting your spiritual growth, your answered prayers, and the favor you receive from God. Behind her supportive words, she's been speaking limitation and lack over your future to other family members. Her prayers concerning you carry jealousy instead of genuine love, creating spiritual blockages around your romantic life, career opportunities, and financial breakthroughs. She may have been asking God to humble you or bring you down to her level rather than celebrating your elevation. When good things happen in your life, she performs happiness while internally feeling threatened by your success. She's been planting seeds of doubt about your character and decisions among relatives, slowly turning family opinion against you. This divine message breaks every spiritual chain your sister has tried to place around your destiny. God is exposing her now because her spiritual manipulation was escalating to dangerous levels that could have permanently damaged your life path and divine connections. God's family revelations must reach others experiencing similar spiritual attacks from relatives. Immediately share this divine exposure with trusted friends who understand spiritual warfare. Each person who misses this message about family manipulation remains vulnerable to hidden enemies in their own bloodline. Your share could be the wake-up call someone desperately needs to break free from toxic family control. By sharing this truth, you become God's messenger, helping others identify and break spiritual interference from jealous family members who pretend to love them. By receiving this divine truth completely before tonight, you connect to God's protective power flowing directly into your family situation. His holy light cuts through every lie your sister has spoken about you and every negative intention she's held in her heart. You'll sleep peacefully tonight knowing the hidden enemy has been exposed and can no longer operate in darkness. Your blessings will begin flowing more freely now that the spiritual blockage has been identified and removed. Guardian angels will stand watch over your family relationships, protecting you from manipulation and retaliation. Your spiritual gifts will grow stronger now that the interference has been revealed and broken. Think of this as divine surgery, removing toxic family energy that's been poisoning your progress for years. This protection creates unbreakable boundaries around your heart and future that jealous family members cannot penetrate. Your direct relationship with God becomes clearer when you stop trying to maintain peace with people who secretly work against your good. Tonight marks the beginning of true freedom from family spiritual manipulation. God has seen your pure heart and genuine love within a complicated family dynamic. He knows you're destined to break generational curses and unhealthy family patterns that have affected your bloodline for decades. He wants to ensure your sister's spiritual interference doesn't derail the important work he's called you to do. He honors how you've tried to love family members despite their hidden issues and jealous hearts. This divine exposure is clear proof that God is actively protecting your destiny from family sabotage. This revelation shows how significant your spiritual calling really is in His kingdom plans. The fact that God personally steps in to expose family deception means your mission on earth carries weight in the spiritual realm. Your role as a generational curse breaker requires this level of divine intervention and protection. The enemy has been using your own family member to try to stop your spiritual progress and influence. As God's protective truth flows into your family situation, consider sending energy back through a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Look for the thanks button appearing now. This exchange of divine energy strengthens the protection around your bloodline and helps extend these crucial family revelations to others trapped in similar spiritual manipulation. Complete the circle of giving and receiving to amplify God's breakthrough power in your family relationships. As you accept this divine truth about your sister, think about all those strange moments that never made sense before. Remember the times she made cutting comments disguised as jokes that left you feeling confused and hurt. Think about how your good news was always met with subtle negativity or reasons why things might not work out. Consider how family gatherings felt different when she was there compared to when she wasn't present. Notice how she always found ways to bring up your past mistakes or failures during conversations. Your energy always felt heavy after spending time with her, but you blamed yourself for being too sensitive. Those gut feelings about her reactions to your success were completely accurate all along. God notices those who accept His truth about family deception and manipulation. Subscribe to continue receiving divine revelations about hidden enemies in your bloodline. Then tell us what spiritual breakthrough you need next by commenting "Expose" for revelations about other family members working against you. Protect for stronger spiritual boundaries with toxic relatives. Or cleanse to remove generational curses in family. Manipulation from your entire bloodline forever. Imagine tonight as you prepare for sleep, feeling God's powerful presence surrounding your entire home. As your eyes close, see a brilliant white light cutting through every chain of family manipulation that's been wrapped around your spirit. Feel the weight of false guilt and forced loyalty lifting off your shoulders like heavy chains falling to the ground. Your breathing becomes deeper and more peaceful as years of family pressure and control dissolve completely. Every inhale brings in God's truth and freedom, while every exhale releases decades of family trauma and manipulation. This divine liberation feels like stepping out of a dark room into bright sunshine for the first time. Some people experience emotional release or tears as toxic family bonds break away from their energy field. Allow yourself to feel whatever comes up as God surgically removes unhealthy family attachments. Notice how much lighter your heart feels as authentic love replaces manipulative obligation and fear-based family loyalty. This divine revelation about your sister opens doors to genuine relationships built on truth and mutual respect. It creates space in your life for God to bring people who truly celebrate your success and spiritual growth. Your prayer life becomes more powerful now that you're not unknowingly praying for people who secretly work against your good. Family gatherings will feel completely different as you operate with clear boundaries and spiritual discernment. Your children and future generations will be protected from the manipulation patterns you're breaking today. This exposure prevents your sister from continuing to spiritually interfere with your romantic relationships, career opportunities, and financial blessings. You'll attract family members and friends who genuinely support your relationship with God rather than competing with His place in your life. So as you process this divine truth about your sister, understand this revelation arrives at exactly the perfect moment in your spiritual journey. God's timing in exposing family manipulation shows His deep personal care for your freedom and future. This difficult truth reminds you that spiritual family connections matter more than blood relations built on obligation and guilt. Welcome this divine protection with courage and complete trust in God's plan for your life. As you set new boundaries with your sister, your spiritual discernment will become sharper in all relationships. This moment confirms that God values your spiritual growth and calling more than keeping false peace with manipulative family members. Your willingness to receive hard truths about family shows your spiritual maturity and readiness for the next level of your divine assignment. This urgent message from God about your sister cannot be delayed, especially now when family interference and jealousy are at their peak levels. The spiritual protection being offered creates permanent freedom from family manipulation that negative forces cannot reverse. Full acceptance of this divine revelation activates the highest level of protection against family spiritual warfare. God's timing in exposing your sister means the spiritual battle for your destiny has reached a critical point where immediate action is required. Breaking free from family manipulation brings incredible peace and mental clarity for the first time in years. Many people report sleeping better and feeling genuinely happy after accepting God's revelations about toxic family members. Life circumstances improve dramatically once spiritual interference from jealous relatives is exposed and removed. This divine intervention breaks generational patterns of family control and manipulation that may have affected your bloodline for decades. People often say they wish they had received this truth about manipulative family members much sooner in their spiritual journey. God's protection from family. Spiritual manipulation extends to your children and future generations in your bloodline. This divine revelation creates permanent spiritual boundaries that manipulative relatives cannot cross or penetrate. The generational curses and family dysfunction patterns you're breaking today will never affect your descendants tomorrow. Thousands have broken completely free from toxic family manipulation through divine revelations exactly like this one. Your super thanks contribution of any amount joins theirs in strengthening God's protective network around families worldwide. Every donation amplifies this divine exposure and helps other people receive the truth they need about hidden family enemies. Be part of the growing movement that's breaking generational curses and exposing family spiritual warfare through God's revelations. God is watching who accepts His truth about family deception and who continues living in denial. Don't remain blind to your sister's spiritual manipulation for another single day. Subscribe, share this message, and stay connected to divine revelations that protect your bloodline and spiritual calling from hidden enemies.